Yeah, crazy work. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, homies and homettes, children, babies, creatures of all kinds, what it do, what it do. Welcome to another Man vs. Machine. This is the first Toxic Tuesday that we're about to do. Let's get it popping. If you just tuning in on TikTok, make sure y'all hit the tap, tap, tap. Get everybody on here. Tap, 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 tap that screen, baby. It's free. What's up, Virgin? What's up, Instagram? You know what? I'm going to do something a little different. Let me do it from here. I'm going to do it a little different. So we on Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram. I'm about to go live from here too. Let's get it. Make sure y'all tap that screen so we can get these people on here real quick so we can get it started. What's up, Wise Ways? Let's go live on everything. Hold on, let me spread this out a little bit. Go live. What you mean, welcome back? I ain't left. I guess I did for the little 2 weeks I had the flu. But let's get it. So this is our first Toxic Tuesday. What's Toxic Tuesday? So look, I'm trying to like give y'all what God gave me in a different kind of light. You know what I'm saying? I'm not using the streaming software. I use the webcam. The streaming software has ticked me off. So let's go from here. So we're gonna do it a little different. I'm gonna give it what y'all want, cause clearly y'all don't want positivity. Y'all want negativity. So I'm gonna give it to y'all. I'm gonna give y'all the sauce. I'm gonna give y'all the I'm gonna give it to y'all in a way that y'all seem to like and like to understand. So I gave up with some topics, right? I'm in the kitchen. Y'all can watch me cook. It's crazy. The biggest part of my house is this kitchen. This kitchen is gigantic. It's like an apartment. So look at this entire screen. Let's go. So yeah. We're gonna go out too sweet. This is what the Toxic Tuesdays is about. It's cause like I'll be trying to give y'all just positivity, but it just seems like the positivity is the slow route to go. So we can talk about all these things, all this this wild stuff that's happening in the world in a way that y'all want to hear. So I gave y'all, this is the first one, cooking chili up in here. This skillet been going by itself for quite a while now. So I gotta hurry up and throw something on it. So we're cooking chili up in the crib. So welcome to my casa is su casa right now. Okay, y'all want a better angle? There we go. I'm at the kitchen. You know it's a big kitchen. We got 2 microwaves. One up there. So, like I said, mi casa is su casa. So we're about to make this chili. It's a balmy 8 degrees outside right now in Toledo, Ohio. That's where we at. That's where we rocking. I'm gonna turn the skillet off for a second. It got hot, and I ain't even got the package open of the meat yet. I got. It's not a cooking channel. It's not a cooking channel. We're gonna get to these F2's Toxic Tuesday. I promise y'all. But at the same time, I gotta make this food. So let me throw this ground beef in here. We got the organic chili beans. Organic chili beans going. We got the tomato paste pure and the diced tomatoes. I already got the onions, green peppers on the in the pot. So you about to throw all that up in there. Got the mushrooms waiting on standby. So I gave y'all a couple choices of what we can talk about today. And I said, and the reason I say this is because I was looking at what was trending online. Jumping on, hit the taps, man, so we can get everybody on here. What's up, Teresa? What's up? Actually, yeah. What up? So there was a couple topics that we could have jumped on. So I gave y'all a choice of what we're gonna talk about on our first Toxic Tuesday, right? So I I said we can talk about toxic topic that I've seen. What race is the easiest to have sex with? That's crazy work. Going on to what we talk about. So is white girls easier to have sex with black girls or Hispanic women or Asians and all that? So I'm going to go back to my past to talk about some of that stuff. Or we can talk about why the black men. That was another topic I've seen online. It's just trending because the online is toxic as shit. So it's easy to come up with topics. All you gotta do is go online and see what they're talking about, right? So why do black men talk to other races is because black women are toxic and not built to be wives. I was like, whoa, that's crazy. So y'all want me to talk about that? We can talk about Corey Holcomb and Anton. What y'all want to talk about? Y'all pick the topic. I'm cooking. I'm going to look in here. I'm going to see what's up, Leon. What's up, Laura? So I'm going to see what y'all want me to talk about. We going to get to the positivity, but we're going to talk about, we going toxic today. Definitely going toxic today. And we're going to get down to the get down. We're going to really get down to the get down. And then and what I'm going to do, I'm going to spin it. I'm going to spin it back to what God tells me about the situation, right? So y'all tell me what y'all want to talk about. Y'all want to talk about what race does it seem like it's easier to have sex with? Do y'all want to talk about why this perception that black men, when they become successful, they out of their race? Is it because of black women? Y'all want to talk about Anton and Corey Holcomb? Y'all want to talk about Finesse and Offset? What type of toxic stuff y'all want to talk about today? We doing all this while I'm cooking this chili up. So this should be very interesting. I'm cooking chili. What's up, Leah? I'm mixed bar. I'm cooking chili. So I'm trying to do this while talking. Got the beans, got chili beans in there now, tomato. I think I put the can of tomato. See, I ain't put the can of tomato paste in there because I'm sitting here trying to talk to y'all. So we're working this up. This is Toxic Tuesday. This is the first Man vs. Machine Toxic Tuesday. Well, I'm not gonna start on positivity. I'm gonna start on bullshit. I'm gonna start on bullshit today. I'm gonna start with trending topics on the internet. So don't get mad at me. This is what y'all want to talk about. Y'all let me know. Don't be scared. I'm waiting to see what y'all want me to start with. What's up? It is good. It's about to be banging. We got the Doritos too to go in it. What's up, Lisa? You know what? Let me get in there. Yeah, it's gonna be good. It's so cold out here. Where y'all at? Where the crowd? Where y'all at? Y'all all in the cold states? I guess it's cold everywhere right now. Y'all in the cold states? What's up, Rivera? Or are y'all in y'all nice and warm and toasty where y'all at? I don't know where that might be. It might be California. I can't believe I lost all this weight. That's crazy. That's why I'm in with chili and protein. I had the flu, right? I thought I only lost like 8 pounds, so I went to the gym today. And I lost 11 pounds worth of muscle. That is crazy. The flu and my metabolism, because it eats muscle like fat. If I don't eat a lot and I ain't in the gym, it'll eat the muscle just like fat. It doesn't care. My metabolism is crazy. So, you know how people, when they don't work out, they get fat? I get skinny. So I dropped 11 pounds of muscle. You don't believe me? You can go back on my page. Look how big I was just in December. So I'm pretty pissed off. I gotta gain all this weight back. And I'm gonna do it without whey protein. Because I don't like the way muscle milk has been affecting my body lately. I noticed it was making me bloated, and they changed the formula to muscle milk. So I ain't gonna use that no more. What we is gonna do, I went and got, like I said, look, I got the organic chili beans, so we getting our protein up. What's up, Corey? What's up, Promise? What's up, Lisa? So, man, y'all gonna tell me a topic or y'all scared? Y'all want to be toxic? Y'all like looking at toxic? Y'all like toxic profile? Y'all like toxic podcast? And now that I'm being toxic, y'all want to tell me what y'all want to talk about. So look, this is the first Toxic Tuesday of Man vs. Machine. I'm not even in the studio. The studio upstairs. I'm in my kitchen. I'm gonna swing it around for you. I have a big ass kitchen. Kitchen is stupid. Kitchen is fucking like 500 square feet. It's dumb. Alright, y'all see that, right? So I'm in the kitchen. I'm cooking. We doing Toxic Tuesdays, which means y'all know my podcast is about positivity. But I see why y'all like toxic stuff. So we're gonna talk about the toxic stuff. And then I'm gonna spin it to a positive form. So I gave y'all a list of what we can talk about. We can talk about what race is the easiest to have sex with, and it's coming from a male perspective, so I got to reach back into Maine and Gigolo. Or we can talk about why does it seem when black men become successful because they date out their race. We can talk about Finesse 2 Times and Offset, Lil Beef, and we can talk about Anton and Corey Holcomb beef. Or if y'all got something else even more toxic than that, I'm ready to talk about it. So what y'all want to do? Because when I start off with positivity, y'all want to be silent. So let's talk records. What y'all want me to do? I think I'm gonna go as toxic as possible. Since y'all ain't gonna say nothing, y'all scary again. I'm gonna go as toxic as possible. We're gonna talk about what race is the easiest to have sex with. That's what we're gonna talk about. Take y'all with me. I'm gonna leave y'all over there because this is the app. Yeah, this is the hold on, wait a minute. We cooking on Facebook over there. I didn't even see that. Forgot I added that on. Oops. Forgot about y'all. My bad, y'all. I forgot I added y'all on a different, just on the Facebook app. Without Riverside. Alright, there we go. So, it's coming together. I know y'all like, you can't cook. Look at that meat. Look at the beans. Oh, watch this. Watch how I put this together. I'm going to put y'all right here. I'm going to put y'all right here while I'm doing this. And we about to get to talk about this toxicity. What's up, Tandra? Who else on here? Lee Boston up. Okay. Let's get it. So, like I said, this is the first Man vs. Machine. I still got cuts. You know what I'm saying? This 11 pounds of muscle going. I still got a little bit of cuts. This is ridiculous. I can't stand my metabolism. So, what we're going to do now, this is not a cooking class. This is just me got to feed my son and do this podcast at the same time. This is still Man vs. Machine. This is not Man cooking and showing y'all how to cook chili and make chili. Well, I should have did. If I had more time, I would have did the crock pot. But since I'm doing this at the end, now look, I'm going to show y'all some secrets. I had a black pepper. If you don't know about this, please believe me. So you got the black pepper, and we got this. Lori's is okay. I don't really like it no more after I got hit to this. I don't really like it no more. Like throw this in here. It's Montreal steak seasoning. Okay. I'm a person that like my meat to be flavored inside my chili, right? You gotta have the garlic. This is easy work. Chili and lime. This make you don't really need the Lori's when you rocking with this. This is Lori's, but it's really got the chili and lime in it. So I really don't need this one, so we're gonna put this one back. I just realized I'm out of the Jack Daniels seasoning. Oh, wait a minute, hold on. We might be still. It's the chicken, but they got it for the beef, right? They had it for the beef first. When you got the Jack Daniels, you in the game. So we need the garlic, right? Because we're making chili. So we need the garlic. I'm showing y'all how to cook. And we about to get real toxic too. What else we need? Body. Alright? Okay, so let's go ahead. So some of this we throwing on just the meat only. Some of this we throwing into the chili. So body going both, right? Okay. I'm waiting for y'all to tell me what we're gonna do. We got jalapenos. Got some spicy stuff up in the cabinet. So we got the jalapenos, right? We're gonna make the chili a little spicy. We're gonna throw that in the chili sauce and not in the meat. We're gonna put the Lawry's so we pull it out. There we go. Put that on there. My mom, she used to cook with this. I done found some different seasonings that to me is better than Lawry's. So I don't particularly use Lawry's, but she did. We need the garlic. Now the garlic gotta go in both. Season up both. And I guess I'm stronger than I thought I was. So just rip the top of the garlic. The thing about the garlic, it's sick. It get stuck. I got like 50 garlics in here because I don't know if y'all, how about y'all? I go to the grocery store and I buy shit that I already have. Now when I get back home, because I already had this stuff. So I got about 3-4 garlics up in here. We're gonna hit that. Damn. Hit chili with that. Okay. Turn chili on. This is one of the things I hate, right? This is flat stove, but it don't cover a lot of space, right? So everything is like kind of compact. So you gotta make use of the space, kind of cool, right? Then we got the oven over here. So we got it's a big ass kitchen, but with the cooking area, that's it. You know what I'm saying? You use all this stuff over here, right? So we already got our onions, green peppers, and green onions chopped up. I feel like I'm doing a cooking show right now. What's up, family? What's up, AJ? What's up, Deborah? What's up, Esther? What's up, Mr. Royal? What's up, classy lady? All right. Boston Peach. So, okay, look. Fellas, I'm going to tell y'all some sauce real quick. JK, what's the deal? I'm going to tell y'all some sauce real quick, fellas. You can have all the muscles. You can have all the smarts. You can have all the looks. But if you can't cook, you ain't shit. Tell me. If you can cook, bro, you can get to a woman's heart. I know they said the way to a man's heart is cooking. But in this day and age, if you can cook, you can do some shit that a lot of these cats out here can't do. So if you got the bag or ain't got the bag, if you can cook, you can come up, right? So let's get back to this Man versus Machine. I still haven't seen one of y'all tell me, not one person, tell me what toxic topic we're going to talk about. So I think we should talk about chili in the line. Let's go into chili. I think we should talk about the most toxic topic that I've seen. And this is weird for me because I try to stay straight positive. I swear on these Man versus Machines, I try to stay straight positive. I try to keep y'all away from negativity. But like I said, I see this is what y'all like. So I'm gonna give y'all what y'all want, and then I'm gonna bring y'all back in, right? With the light. So what I seen online, red pepper. Do not put. Let's bring a little bit of this in the meat. What I seen this Montreal steak, so this seasoning right here. I'm gonna show y'all this again. For y'all steak, this and your ground beef, but please believe me, this right here. Shit right here. Hold on, let me go back to the FM studio. Yeah, this right here. Please believe me. Alright, so the most toxic trending thing I've seen today was what sex, what race is the easiest. This is coming from a man perspective. I don't know, ladies. Y'all tell me. White boys easy? Is black dudes easiest to jump into bed with? Is the Mexicans as easy as the Asians, right? And so I'm sitting out here and I'm looking at this topic, and it was white girls. I beg to differ. My toxic stage, devil white women. And I'm not gonna say they're the easiest. I'm not gonna say any race, in my perspective, is the easiest. I feel that it's how the woman feels about you, right? I can't come from a perspective of a simp or a lame. I'm not tricking on shit, and I'm definitely not chasing anything either. You know what I'm saying? So I'm coming from a perspective of it's an equal, mutual, beneficial situation if I'm messing with a lady and the lady messing with me, right? Ladies, y'all go off y'all looks and y'all appearance, right? When I was younger, that used to be okay for me. But now, particularly, not even now, for a long time, at least about 15 years, it's been about attention. Just laying down with somebody hasn't been a thing. However, I can't see how people can be like, well, I can see from where it was coming from. When the black girls, it sounded a little jealous to me. And I'm gonna be toxic because everybody else is toxic. It sounded a little jealous to me that they think white girls, it's easier than black girls, stuff like that. I didn't hear anything about any Latinos or anything like that. I dealt with that and Asian women that couldn't even, they were so Asian they couldn't even speak English at the time. And it was all the same thing. It didn't take, I hate saying this because I swear I'm trying to be a positive. It was the same scenario. I've dealt with girls in the same day of all races, right? All races. So I really think it's how the girl or how the woman, the lady feels about the man that makes that happen. Do y'all agree? I don't think it's about easy it is because I done seen people that I done seen situations where a person had tried for years to get with a girl and couldn't do it, and a person get with that person in the same day, in the same hour. So I can't say it's really about a race, and I've seen it from every type of race that I didn't encounter. I didn't see it, and so I can't really say it's about the race of a person. I don't think one race is easier or it's easier to sleep with this type of race than it is with another. And the question, the thing that I've seen it was, oh, this type of race is easy. I don't think so. I've done stuff with that race easily, and I've been rejected at the same time. You don't win them all. Ain't no motherfucker in the world. I don't care how much money you got. I don't care how much fly you think you got. Everybody, you ain't gonna be everybody's cup of tea, right? So I really feel that it's about how the woman feel about you. Now, ladies, I'm not a lady, so I'm mad that I got cussed and I lost this weight. It really pisses me off. So what's up, Sydney? So, ladies, I don't know what do y'all feel? Because y'all might feel the same about a man. Y'all might think black man is easy. And we just come, but I got standards. I didn't turn down. I can't. I look different on this camera. Look like I got. Okay, this is sad. I just look fat on this one. I was about to say like, dog, I got to drop weight. Ain't no way I should look like I got a pot belly. Okay, it look the same. All right, ain't no. I can't. For a woman, I want to know what y'all ladies think. Do y'all think it's certain a race of man is easier to deal with? Well, let's just get off just the sex thing, right? We can evolve it because there was two toxic things I seen. Because the other toxic thing I seen is saying why do black men go to different races when they become successful? I'd have been up and I'd have been down, and I'd have talked to different races of women while I was up and while I was down. And it's not about you becoming up. It's because I'm gonna keep it above with you, ladies. A man, when he looking, all right, y'all think this shit is about looks, right? When it comes to getting a man, y'all think this shit is about looks, and it's definitely not. Looks only mean to us that we gonna fuck them. A scent, yes, a scent, and a dude that's not a man or a male that's not used to or accustomed to dealing with beautiful women, yes, they will do whatever it takes to have sex with that woman, right? Or try to get that woman for the time being, right? So, what you have to understand, a man, right? We choose the woman that we really want to mess with, the one that we want to keep around for a long time. And that's whether y'all in a relationship, y'all hang out for a while, right? There's certain women that's beautiful that you once you have sex with them, you don't ever want to see their ass again, right? It's some women literally, I swear, and there's some women that ain't as beautiful as them that you will keep around or want to watch, and it's nothing about. I promise you, with a real man, it is nothing about what they look like. I've seen dudes, one of them on my live now, the finest girl ever seen in high school, right? He's not with her right now. He's with somebody that don't even look half as good as that person that they was with back then, right? But the person that don't look half as good as that supermodel looking woman, right, is a better fit. Is a better fit. She got better wife-like qualities, right? Better longevity qualities. This is toxic. Then this is because it's Toxic Tuesday. We shift, and I'm only shifting because what y'all saying back to. Y'all want me to stay on what race is easier to have sex with? Say something. Then I'll stay on that. But if y'all want me to keep talking, I'm gonna just flow with it. And if it's up to me, I'm gonna flow with it. You know what I'm saying? I told you, tap, 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 tap. Let's get other people on here, man. I got the silent crowd today. I don't like that. What's up, Cassandra? What's up, Ramona? What's up, Judgment Day? Keep chiming in, Barbie. I'm gonna have to bring you on the live, man. I'm gonna have to bring Mix Barbie on the live. Mix Barbie fine too, so I'm gonna have to bring her on the live. Y'all a little lame today. I don't know what it is. It's a snowstorm. Y'all supposed to be with me today. I'm over here showing y'all how to make chili and everything. What's really good with y'all? Y'all tripping. Look at this. Look at this chili. Y'all told you it's coming together. Y'all thought I was about to be on some bull. Look at that. Y'all thought I was about to be on some bull, didn't you? No, I do this with bread and meat. Alright. So let's get back to it. So I know ladies, y'all think like y'all go all out for y'all parents, BBWs and getting your lips filled and lashes and your hair, and that'll get somebody to hump on you, but it ain't gonna get nobody to stay with you or rock with you the long way. And like I said, I'm not even talking about the long way where you get married or you got a title or anything. But it's certain situations where motherfucker, y'all ain't even got a title. But y'all, you done outlasted several relationships that the person was in. You done outlasted boyfriend, girlfriend, y'all still around, and you wonder why. It's not because of how you look. It's not because of how the coochie is. Oh, damn, I got a bird done. It ain't because of how the coochie hitting or none of that. It's because of the connection and the chemistry. And I think y'all people, especially females, I think y'all overlook that a lot. You know, a lot of these so-called baddies, right? They're toxic as hell. They're toxic as hell. And so when I'm not gonna say beta male because that's cliche and that's ran through, right? A lot of these situations. My fault. I'm talking to the back the whole time. Here we go. Let me bring the laptop over here. So a lot of the times, y'all think a lot of these baddies, right? They their energy is so bad, right? That all they got is their appearance. So how far do y'all think appearance take you? Just like a lot of you shit motherfuckers. Y'all don't understand why y'all get cheated on and played. Y'all looking at it right now. Let's talk about some more toxic stuff. Finesse and what's his name, Lil Baby, and all these other things. They putting everybody out, right? So Lil Baby, he one of the hottest rappers out, right? If he getting cheated on, and Moneybagg Yo getting cheated on, and all these guys getting cheated on, what make you think you got a chance? These dudes are celebrities, right? Celebrities. They got the money, they got the car, they got the swag, they got all this, right? If they getting cheated on, what makes you think that shit matters? It don't matter. What matters is what a woman feels about you at the time. That's what matters. I've had motherfuckers say they won't mess with me no more. We had a good time when we was together. They weren't messing with me no more. But you know, when they do messed up who they was back with, and vice versa. I done the same thing. It's because about that chemistry. People don't want to really get to the facts and get to the truth of the matter. It's really about that chemistry. Just the same as when we was talking about the first toxic, when we was talking about the first toxic topic that we could have talked about. It ain't about what race is easy or easier. It's really about, because, man, you don't control this unless you a fucking nasty ass rapist. You don't control the sex, who gonna have sex with who first, right? But one of the most, I really hate how this camera has this shirt make me look. It really make it look like I got a stomach, but I don't have any. This is crazy work. It looks like I'm fat in this camera. But I really lost 11 pounds of muscle, so there's no fat. It just pissed me off, that camera right there. But anyhow, it's really not about what the man does in that. It's really about if the female really gonna rock with you or not, right? That comes with how quick it's a sexual encounter, and it comes with the men to the women. That's the thing. Women, y'all control how quick we gonna have sex and when we gonna have sex. The man control if y'all gonna get married or it's gonna be a long-term situation. And I know some of the girls are like, you're crazy. How the man control that? The man control that because if you fucking with a guy, right? And it ain't just about, you just getting your 1-2s off, you on vacation, or you just having a good time, and you really like this guy, right? The man really control that. Because if he really rocking with you, he gonna put effort, energy into what's going on. He gonna tap into what you like to do and how you like to move, or he gonna make you a part of what he like to do. Because if you're a woman, right, and you really want to fuck with a dude, I just seen rich dudes get cheated on. Their girl cheat on them with a poor motherfucker. So it's really not about the money. It's really if she feeling how the guy moving and how he makes her feel, right? So if a guy is interjecting that shit into you, he gonna put you in a perspective or a lane that you want to fuck with him. You know what I'm saying? He gonna make you a part of what he got going on, which is why you attracted to him the long way. Or he gonna change what he doing, whether it's real or fake, to adapt to what it is that makes you want to fuck with him the long way, right? So when I say that, women, y'all control the outcome of when we have sex. Forgot about this camera too. Got to get all three, y'all. Matter of fact, it'd be smarter if I just put this laptop on. There we go. So y'all control the aspect of the sex. Who y'all smash, right? Y'all control that more than the man. But the man controls more of how we rocking for the longevity of the situation. Because a lot of times, ladies, y'all will move on to a dude because he make you feel like, one of the guys, y'all just fucking having a good time. But this other guy, he seemed more secure. And he might not have as much as the other guy. He might not be he might be not better in life as much as the other guy. But y'all will move on with him until the situation blow up and you understand and you see. Sometimes, I say maybe 20% of the time it's real that he really fucking with you like that. But then you will see like, oh, he just was telling me what I wanted to hear. But he just as toxic as the other guy. They even have more going on. Does that make sense to y'all? How many of y'all ladies been in that situation where the guy made it seem like he was fucking with you the long way, or you could fuck with him the long way, but it was all an act. It wasn't nothing that he can keep up. Wasn't nothing he can keep up. Let me kneel down. I'm 6'2", so let me come down here. Who else on here? What's up, Ramona? What's up, C-Love? What's going on? Archie Street. What's up, D? What you laughing at? about how you feel about something. I feel you. What's up, Misty Parrish? What's up, Shay? What's up, Shorty? What's up, Christina? What's up, Doggy? Deborah? Everybody on Instagram. If you're on Facebook, we tapping in. Like I said, I'm cooking, and this is Toxic Tuesday, so we talking about toxic shit, right? So, like I said, ladies, and y'all think y'all control the narrative, right? See, told you it was coming together. But y'all thought I was planning this boy? Boy, I made. Boy, I made. I do this shit right here with this cooking. So anyhow, so I know, ladies, y'all think that y'all control the narrative of the long way, but you really don't. You control more of the narrative of the sexual encounter than you do the narrative. So once the sexual encounter happens, right? And oh my gosh, I hate this being toxic like this. I really do. I really love talking about God and the naughty. You know what I'm talking about? Them guys. I really like talking about that. I really don't. I hate giving y'all the sauce on this one. I like watching these lame ass motherfuckers get on here, and I'm talking about rich ones, poor ones, and them telling you from their perspective, and y'all believe in this bullshit they tell you. I'm kicking the shit real. I'm kicking 100 just like I kick the rest of the stuff that I like to talk about 100. So I guess I'm gonna just have to tell you. Okay. So once it, what? Oh my God, I feel like a traitor. Once a man, and I know, and if you listen to me carefully. If you basing your whole ability, ladies, and what you bring to the table about your appearance, about your punani, and about that's what you bring, right? And I'm saying that because y'all just seen old girl from Zeus, right? When Cam Newton asked her a question, she couldn't really answer the question. Well, I bring this and I turn up and all that. Shut up, bitch. Nobody give a fuck about none of that. When a man get that kitty, right? After that point, you lost the upper hand. Damn, I feel like a sucker. You lost the upper hand. Why I say that is now the ball is in the man court, as if he want to keep fucking with you or not, right? You can be bad as hell. You can be fine as wine. You can have titties, ass, thighs, hips, all of it. Once a man got that, and you got a bad attitude, or it's not worth fucking with you no more, he gonna leave. He gonna leave, or he gonna play your ass just to keep you around for whatever agenda. Now, simps, suckers, hoe ass niggas, they'll keep you around just because you make them look better, or they'll keep you around just for the ability to say that they got this person on their side, right? But at the end of the day, if something better comes along and they have another opportunity, or they already have opportunities, they're going to use that. So with men, ladies, you have to bring more. If you want, this is if you want a boyfriend. This is if you want a man. If you want to take some shit to another level, you have to be more than just a pretty face, more than just a body, more than just a back, right? Now I'm gonna talk about successful women, right? Because it's another level when you got women that got money. Because it's a lot of y'all that's getting to the bag, right? But if it's all about you, right? And you not trying to, and it's only if you want to deal with real men. If it's all about you and never about we or us, right? A real man is gonna see that, and he's going to he'll be around to tap. He might need you to go out and look like something on his side. You might be cool enough to take somewhere and discuss certain things with. But if it's all about you and you're a liability and you're not an asset, no one's ever going to fuck with you, right? One of the reasons that I stuck with somebody, and I don't even want to say because they on the podcast right now, is they didn't have a lot, right? They didn't have a lot. But the little that they had, they was willing always to put in. I've dealt with some badass fucking females, right? And the ones that I always kept around or only been in a relationship with, you would never know. It wasn't about a me or I do everything. You would never know. We would go out, motherfucker, without asking. I got it. I asked you up. That type shit. And a lot of you that consider you baddies, these motherfuckers badder than you. One of the people on here now, like I said, don't have Mercedes, don't have boats, don't have jet skis, but willing to put that type of effort in. And a real man, when he see that, like, oh, I can fuck with you. This motherfucker, not only do you look good, but you trying to be an asset instead of a liability. And a lot of y'all think just because y'all bad, that makes y'all a fucking asset. It fucking does not. I'm going to tell you 100%, y'all got to cut off. This is different Man vs. Machine today. This is Toxic Tuesday, Man vs. Machine today. So I'm going to let the dark side out. And the dark side, I'm going to let him tell you the truth today. So, a lot of people, they'll be like, this little motherfucker, she ain't got this, she ain't got that, but she put more effort into you with the little bit that she got. Yeah, she got face, yeah, she got this, but it's deeper than that. Y'all got this, you got that too. But however, I know this person got $20, $30, $40. She buying the drinks. She buying the burgers. She buying wherever we go out. Some of the time. I ain't gotta go all the time. I'm a real man. I'm gonna take care of that. But when a person you know ain't even where you at, and they're like, I got you. I got it. I got us. I took you out. That changes the perception of it, of what's going on. If y'all just joining, because I'm looking at the thing going up, I can't really see on the app. The app been wilding lately. If I see you coming up, what we talking about, this is the toxic version of Man vs. Machine. So, a lot of the times, female ask me, well, see, y'all know how y'all is. And I'm sure, dudes really don't do this. They'll be like, you never gave me that chance. Well, you never acted like this person. You never acted like this person. Yeah, you fine. Yeah, we smashed. Yeah, coochie cool. But I had to put you into this perspective, right? So, when we're talking about, and this is not my topics. I just looked on the internet and seen what was trending today, what people was talking about. And it's the same old bullshit that it always is. Why black men? Why do we go to different races? And it's not even about different races. Why I'm saying it's about different races, it's not really about the race. It's just about how people was raised. So I've dealt with Asian women, dealt with white women, I've dealt with Mexican women, and the difference is really, and I've dealt. Okay, I'll put it like this: Toledo, right? The white girls in Toledo is niggas. I'm just saying flat out. I don't see no red flags come up, so I guess I was able to say that. That's crazy. So look, the white girls in Toledo act like ninjas, literally. So it's no really difference between them and the black girls out here, right? The Mexicans in this city, right? You go out where I'm from, Michigan, it's a little different. So you got white girls, you got Asians that act like white girls, and then you got a few Asians that act like black, so they grew up in the hood. But the white girls out there that grew up with the black people don't act as black as the white girls out here that grew up in the hood, right? They still, you can tell that they're white girls, right? However, none of that is going to make a black man go off and just run off with a white girl. It doesn't matter your race, bro. What I'm trying to tell y'all ladies, it's not about if you're a baddie. It's not about if you And y'all baddies be wondering how the 6s and the 7s and the 8s getting married and all this other shit. It's because of how y'all treat a person. If it's all about you, right? You'll get into a relationship. You'll get into a marriage. You'll get into a situationship with only one type of dude. Because a real man, once he see that you don't want to try to be we or try to be us and it's all about you, a real man's going to sidestep the situation. He'll still fuck with you. He'll still fuck on you. But he's not going to fuck with you a certain way because he can't. Because you're never going to be anything but a liability. So, if you want to change, right? Again, because this shit is blowing up now. What's up, Rosie? If you want to change the narrative of what's going on, right? You have to understand that your looks are going to get you in the door, but they're not going to keep you there. What's up, Jasmine? Your looks are going to get you in the door, but it's not going to keep you there. Just like you guys. Y'all have to understand, if you're leading with your money, right? Your money's going to get you in the door, but it won't keep you there. If you ain't got no swag, if you ain't got no ambition, if you ain't a decent person, the chick is going to play you. Women are more fickle than men. I have seen, and I don't want to even mention, I almost said the name right there. I have seen NBA players get their girl taken by a regular dude. I have seen NFL players get the, how did you see all this? Were you capping? No, motherfucker. I was one of the biggest promoters in Metro Detroit. Period. I've done parties with damn near a lot of celebrities. Not gonna say all the celebrities, but a lot of them. You know what I'm saying? I've done parties with NBA players, NFL players, Major Baseball League players, fucking rappers, artists, all that shit. Worked at the airport. I've seen every fucking possible scenario, right? If you lead with your money, just like ladies, if you lead with your looks and you think that's all that is that's going to keep the person, you're going to get cheated on, you're going to get played, and you're going to get left. Men, and it's dangerous, more dangerous for men than it is for women, especially if you talk about marriage, bro. Because marriage, for some people, is a way to come up. So, men, if that's all you leading with is your money, right? Then you are putting yourself at an adverse condition. This is a lot more chilly than it is me. Well, what y'all got on there? Okay, it's spreading out now. Hold on, let me show you. I'm cooking over here too. So it's coming together. Ooh, it smells so good. It's coming together. I wish I had to turn that crock pot on now. So if you leading, ladies, if you leading with your looks, fellas, if you leading with your money, you're gonna have a real sad day at some point in time. Right? If it ain't a we thing or us thing, and it's all about an I thing, y'all is gonna have a problem. Y'all is gonna have a problem. So when we get back to the toxic thing, it's not about black men want to run off when they become successful and deal with white women or another race. It's because those type of women, majority, have a different type of way of dealing with a man in the long way. That's all. They were raised a different way, especially in this culture. In this culture with this new culture, this new generation that we got, it's all about, I look like this, you gonna do this, I want this, and this, to even talk to me, it's gotta be this, just rude. Who the fuck wanna deal with you? I'm a motherfucker that wants to be around long enough so you can hit it, use you as a trophy, and get on. That's how y'all be seeing yourself getting played so much, like, she ain't even as bad as me. She this and she that, and you getting played. That's because you ain't got shit but your looks and your appearance. And fellas the same way. Oh, she cheated on me, how else I get cheated? I was at a millionaire, bro. And Cardi was cheating on her. Do you not understand Stephon Diggs? If you look at that situation, this man we got 5, 6 kids now, right? She's still by his side. It ain't got nothing to do about his money because he ain't gonna have that much longer because everybody's gonna be taking it away from his ass. It's something that he's doing that makes her feel a certain way, right? Or being the real situation is keeping y'all distracted from what's really going on. I really hate how this damn camera has my stomach look. It really looks like I'm fat, but then when I lift up my shirt, I got a fucking 20 pack. What is really good with this camera? This is crazy work. Maybe it's the shirt then. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. But anyhow, so maybe I believe more is the distraction of what the machine principalities, wickedness, high places want to distract y'all with that Stefon Diggs and that Cardi situation. I think that's pure bullshit. However, if you look at the scenario, we break it down into what we're talking about here. Why do black men want to deal with different races when they come up? It's not about the different race. It's about, I'm telling you, if black women, and it's not all y'all when I say this, if y'all would act more like helpmates than just, it's me, I'm the prize, fuck you, then you will see when men get into a situation where they're ready to be married or looking for wives, that they will pick y'all more. Gentlemen, as I was saying, you can be rich as hell. You see Dr. Dre, you see Michael Jordan, you've seen every fucking celebrity star. What's Tiana Taylor husband? His ass. Doesn't matter. If you leading with your pockets, your ass gonna get stained. Moneybag yo, hey, what you call this son? She been cheating on his ass. That shit don't matter. That's how you make a woman feel, bro. And if she really rocking with you, right? Just like I've seen celebrities get cheated on by bums, literally bums. I've seen it. Man, I want to say this one story so bad, but I'm not gonna say it because the dude, y'all would know who he is if you watch Detroit basketball so quick. I seen this man pull up in a Lamborghini, and he was the starting. He's played a starting position for the Detroit Pistons. He pulled up in a Lamborghini, and I seen his girl leave in a fucking Chevy Malibu with somebody else. I just put it like that. That shit does not matter. What you got? You idiots, men, boys, because y'all not men. Keep trying to lead and try to buy somebody and think you're going to buy somebody and put them in the spot. And they really not for you, you're going to be in a world of hurt. Right? So, and this toxic part of the man versus the machine, it's not, ladies, that black men leave y'all for other races when we get successful. It's not about the other race. It's about the fact of how the situation comes together. Oh, man, this damn. Hold on. Oh, it's about how the situation comes together. There are toxic white women, there's toxic black, and then y'all be laughing when some of these dudes get a toxic woman that's a different race. They be like, he messed up. Like that fool, what's that boy that looked like the Predator that got the girl? She was trying to leave his dumb ass before he even got drafted. The cornerback. Him. That's a simp. He's an idiot. So whatever happens to him in the next few years is going to happen. You can see it coming, right? Because he's trying to lead with his money and somebody that don't want him. And ladies, the same way as you are. If you keep leading with your looks, that's going to be the result. Oh, this chili smells so good. Y'all keep leading with your looks, y'all gonna get the same thing. So, our first two topics on our first Toxic Tuesday, that's that Montreal going into Chile. Our first two topics have been what race is easiest to have sex with. And like I said, I don't feel that no race is easier than the other. If they tell y'all that shit, if white girls telling y'all that shit that they don't give it up as quick as black girls, or black girls y'all think y'all don't give it up as quick as white girls and Mexicans, it's all a lie. It's all a lie. It's what y'all feel about the dude. And ain't nothing wrong with that shit. I mean, at one time I used to think like, man, it was. I'll put it like this: the most. Wow, let me put this the correct way. The ones I actually been in relationships with, we had sex on the first night. I'm not gonna lie to you. We had sex on the first night. And I know motherfuckers that wanted to smash and ain't never. So it ain't really about that. It's how a woman feel about you. It's how a woman, it's how y'all vibing together. And that's black, that's Asian, that's Mexican, that's a fucking, I don't know, fucking Captain Kirk, purple alien motherfucker. It doesn't matter. It's how a woman feel about you that makes them comfortable to deal with you in that aspect. I don't think it's anything about race. I really don't. Like, I've known black girls that haven't given up to certain people. I know white girls, Mexicans and Asians and all that haven't given up to certain people, but certain people have. So I don't really think it's about what race is easier than the other. And, woo, boy, y'all got me on this toxic shit. Where we at, man? Ooh, we doing good with this Toxic Tuesday. Remember, I'm going to talk about a lot of bullshit more often then. Y'all really chimed in on this toxic Tuesday. It made me a little uncomfortable. What's up, Lord? What's up, Leanna? It made me a little uncomfortable. Y'all got to start tapping, bro, so we can get more people up in here, though. Real talk. So, and then the second part was, what's up, Candy? The second part was, we was talking about why black men, here we go. Damn, been on here an hour already. Why black men, when we seem to get successful, where we go and marry a different race. It's not about the different race. It's about what you are able to, what men are able to perceive as a wife. And that's, and if in our culture, black folks right now, black women, a lot of y'all seem to be about I. And the marriage is about we and us. So that's why it's not about because we prefer white women to marry or Asian women to marry or Latinos to marry. No, what it is, they seem to be more willing to not be about us and be about we. That's why. That's why it seems like that. And like I said, it's not all black women. And this is not a pro-black platform right now, or podcast. We just talking about the toxic shit that was online. And since y'all didn't give me a specific topic, I'm talking about all the topics right now while I'm making this chili. Hey, RJ. All right. We're about to see. I'm going to put the rubber to the road. Let someone test it out. So, and what was the third topic? Oh, finesse. Finesse 2 times. So y'all done with that one, or y'all want me to keep elaborating more on what I was talking about? So ladies, y'all control the narrative when it comes to sex. Men control the narrative when it comes to a long-term relationship, or how that relationship gonna play out. How do I say that? Because once a man has sex with you, he's pretty much at the utopia of what he can do with you, right? So if he chooses to stay with you or keep coochie hopping, he will. Or if he chooses to stay with you and rock with you the long way, that's his choice. Y'all control when the sex goes on. Men more control, not completely, but men more control whether, like, if you want to get married, the man has to propose to you, right? So the man controls that area of it more than the woman controls that area of it, correct? All right. So, let me see. You ready? You want to say hi to the people? They can't see you. Get in the camera. All right. So, I don't think you're ready for this type of combo yet, bro. You're still a kid. You're a preteen. I don't think you're ready. Maybe I'm gonna have to kick this. I'm gonna have to kick this sauce to you one day. Shit, I might have to kick it to you now. Well, y'all kids be moving. Let me know how it tastes. Um. So yeah. So let's get to this. Which y'all want to go? We talking about Toxic Tuesday. Y'all want to go to Antoine and Corey? Let's go there. Antoine and Corey. Like I said, I met Corey 3 to 4 times. One time we was gonna bring him out, didn't happen because Kool-Aid died. Corey sees this, he'll know exactly what I'm talking about. When we was gonna bring you to Michigan, to Detroit, 18 or 19, whatever year Kool-Aid died. We met a couple times. I do not know Anton from a can of paint. Have never met that man. Every time I have met Corey Holcomb, he was great. First time I met him, was trying to get him to do the show, and he was with it. Put us on, put me on to his manager. We met at the Funny Bone in Toledo. I was still living in Detroit or Michigan at that time, and it was just love. It was quick. He's like, man, I'm with it. Let's get it. That's my manager. Go talk to him, get the number. Unfortunately, Kool-Aid passed untimely, so we never got to make that happen. Seen him again a couple times after that. It was all love. Chopped it up for a few minutes. Gave me some game on some certain things and whatever. Anton, don't know the man from a can of paint, but I do watch his stuff. It's sad because I think they agree on a lot of things more in their approach, especially with simping and a lot of the bullshit that's going on out here that is destroying relationships and destroying real situations. I believe they both agree on that. It's sad that they got into the situation with and when these type of things come down, Corey's platform is real strong. You will get things that are popping up like now with him and the other comedian, the woman, and stuff like that to tear you down. But what you have to understand is this is all part of the machine. The still man versus the machine. So when a person platform is powerful, right? So both of them have powerful platforms, right? Powerful podcasts. And they both kick things that go against the grain, right? Go against the narrative that the typical media is trying to put out, right? They both kick things that are trying to enlighten people, whether they agree on the delivery or not. They pretty much both talk and agree on the same type of thing, right? Where you get this ego between the two is what you always see, and it would destroy the light. That's the whole point of the machine, is to cause division, to destroy the light, right? What do I mean? Malcolm and Martin were same goal, different tactics. When they became together, what did they do? Killed them both. So you have to understand that it's the same play. The devil doesn't have any new tricks, right? He does not have not one new trick. Everything he's been doing since the beginning of time, right? So the divide and conquer. Okay, if I can get, and regardless of the delivery, you have to understand the message that those two guys are trying to put out, right? If I can make these brothers, sisters, and these people wake up, saying what I'm trying to do with these man versus machines, right? But they're on a bigger level at the moment. If I can't stop them because they're awakening people, it doesn't matter if it's 1, 2, 3 people, right? If they're getting you to become conscious of the bullshit, right? If they're getting you to become conscious of what the music industry is putting out and what these people are portraying and how that's having a negative effect on positive relationships, which is just what we was talking about at the beginning, the toxic shit, right? And these two people, both of their platforms are making you think, right? That they're making you think about Agent Orange in the Oval Office. I have to watch what I say because I don't want it to flag me. So if they're making you think about the policies and politics and the way that the way that the hip hop community and the minority community is moving, right? And if they're trying to make you think, if they told y'all, and I've heard them both say this, that y'all think it's about black and white and about brown versus white, and it's not. Now you seeing that they out there in Minneapolis, and this is just a microcosm of what's really about to happen, that it's not about what color you are, right? It's about status and what they're really trying to do, and what the elite, what the 1%ers want to do, right? If they're telling you this, right? But if we can get these two to fight, and we get these two to distract you, we can tear this person down. We can tear this person down and make his platform look illegitimate, right? That's what the machine wants to do, right? So it's very disturbing. It's very upsetting and sad to see that what it tastes like. It tastes good. Say it loud for the people in the back. Say it again.
It tastes good.
It tastes good. What you give it on a scale of 1 to 10? You give it a 10? Don't lie for the people because they're going to think I'm proud of you. Did I say I was going to pay you?
No.
Did I say I was going to give you any money?
No.
So, this chili is a 10. Y'all heard it, all right? So, I don't want to hear nothing, right? Y'all see that? Wow. All right. So, anyway, back to what I was saying. What's up, Naomi? What's up, Emmanuel? What's up, Debbie? What we got? Applesauce, Jose. What's up, Raza? Okay, y'all on here. What's up, Lexus? What's up, Lisa? What's up, Glisse, Angela, and everybody else? So if they can get them to fall out, right? You guys don't get the message anymore. I haven't watched 5150 in a couple of days. I haven't seen Anton talk about anything. But the last thing I always hear them talk about is the beef, right? They're not talking about what they used to talk about, which the delivery is different. The delivery from both of them is different, right? But you have to understand the message. And now you're not hearing the message anymore. So what won? The machine. That's exactly what it wanted to do, right? Because it's not waking up anybody anymore. So what you did, again, was you put contention in the atmosphere. So you have these spirits, which I be talking about on the man versus machine. Now they're activated. Just like the Sada Baby song, they activated from the D. So when you hear it, they activated now. These spirits, right? Now they activated. And what's their job? Their job is to continue to keep the contentions up, because if they keep them in contention with each other and keep you guys in the middle of the contention, right? Then the positivity and the truth of the message will never get out, right? How easy, look at the difference, right? When y'all get off this podcast, and I just posted, there's going to be Toxic Tuesday, and I'm going to talk about toxic shit, right? Look at the level, right? So when I was telling y'all about becoming positive and doing all this positive things, becoming the best version of you, I wanted to talk about that. Yeah. But if I talk about bullshit, the ratings go up, right? Well, we're going to talk about bullshit, but at the same time, I told you at some point in time I was going to spin it to the truth. I was going to spin it to what it's supposed to be, right? So when you talk about Anton and you talk about Corey Holcomb, it's two powerful people that had a platform that, even though the message sounded different, they were in agreement pretty much on what they were trying to deliver. Same as Malcolm, same as Martin, right? And at a point in time, Malcolm and Martin didn't agree, right? But then when they came together, what did they do? Off them both. So you have to understand that this is the same strategy that the machine has played out time and time again. That's not the only thing I can mention this a million times. Like, we can just go back and forth. But this is a tactic that y'all have to see. Y'all have to be smart enough to understand that it's a lot of shit going on right now that's way more important than what race is the easiest. Why do black men choose different races when they come up to wife? And if you miss how I broke that down, when I put this on my page, go back and listen to it. But it's more important things going on than that, and that y'all have to see, and that y'all have to understand, that y'all have to open your eyes to. So let's talk about finesse 2 times. let's talk about Offset. Again, one of the things I want to talk about this for is because I want y'all to understand demonic possession. I want y'all to understand spirit of Jezebel, how it operates, the narcissistic spirit, certain other things that y'all can see on any podcast, and then I'm sure this is going to bring on the For You page, me saying those things, right? Y'all have to understand, you already smashed. You want some more? Did you just say, It sounded like you said, I'm over here hungry than the mother. I gotta finish the podcast. What was I talking about? Because y'all don't understand. Y'all can't smell it. This chili smell good over here. Like, this chili is busting. So, what's up, Shantae? Y'all have to understand. So, finesse 2 times and Offset. So, the spirit of Jezebel and demonic possession, right? So, when you look into a person's eyes, and this is where you chosen ones. We're going to come up with a different word than chosen ones, right? Children of destiny. We're going to put that. Child of destiny. What's up, Black Magic? We're going to put child of destiny, right? You children of destiny. You children of the light, right? Y'all have to understand when y'all see demons, right? Y'all remember the show Supernatural? Did any of y'all remember the show Supernatural with Sam and Dean Winchester when they was going out fighting demons, right? That's kind of what your job is going to be as a child of the light, right? Your job is to go out and slay demons and slay devils and bring people to God. Not change them, but bring them to the light, right? So, Finesse. Don't know Finesse. Never met this man a day. I think I only met Offset like 1 time, right? Don't know him. Just met him passing an event. I can't even remember what club it was in the city. It was a long time ago, and they was all together as amigos. What up, Dub? So, if you look in Finesse's eyes, right, and the next time he posts some things, you can see, and I believe, like I said, I don't know, I'm not a Catholic, I ain't gonna say a Catholic priest. I haven't done a seance on him and tried to call it out. I haven't used, and I'm not even gonna say what I was about to say because that will that will open up another can of worms. But I haven't used the key of Solomon on him to determine what spirit is in him. Well, you can look in him, you can look at his eyes, right? Have y'all ever seen somebody that was out of, like, just crashing out, wilding out? You ever look at their eyes? Y'all have to understand what y'all looking at. You're looking at a spirit. When those people seem like they out of their mind in their eyes, and you look at their eyes, right, and they're not there, it's hollow, it's dead. My mom's a social worker. There's 8 afflex. If you're a social worker or a psychologist, right, when you're looking at that, you're not looking at a mental disorder. You're looking at a spirit. Beyond the mental disorder, you're looking at a spirit. So that's why I wanted to talk about this one, because we're on Toxic Tuesdays, and we're talking about this. Finesse has a spirit in him that's operating inside of that man, right? That is putting him in harm's way. If you look back at any of these Man vs. Machines, and I tell you, demons do not give a damn if they destroy the vessel that they're operating in. And if they can destroy another person or other people while they're doing it, plus for them, right? So when they come for you and they attack chosen ones or children of destiny, right, it's a plus, because why? Devil does not come to do anything but steal, kill, and destroy, right? So if he can destroy 2 of them at one time, right, doesn't care. Doesn't care if it's another demon or another devil. He gets 2 of them for 1. So why do I say that? Finesse or any of these artists they have platforms that they can speak out, right? So if he can destroy them when they want to rebel against his system, right? Now you see Finesse try to get out of his contract. He did successfully, I heard. But then he still continued to crash out, which is going to cause his demise, right? It's causing us as fans and us that's watching him to look at him like, fuck is wrong with him, right? So it's taking away his credibility, right? It was a reason he wanted to get out of his contract, beyond money and beyond the system, because he's been trying to tell y'all, about what's going on behind the scenes without getting his head taken the fuck off. Right? He's been trying to tell y'all about those people. You know what I'm saying? He's been trying to tell y'all. However, it had an effect on his mind, same as Kanye. See what I'm saying? When Kanye went so-called, did you look in his eyes? Same eyes that you're seeing from Finesse, same eyes that you're seeing from a lot of these artists. You got to learn what y'all looking at. You can't, man. Children of Destiny, chosen ones. You can't sit here and try to fight the enemy if you don't know what you're looking at. If you don't know where the attack is coming from, right? So the reason why I thought this was important for this Toxic Tuesdays to talk about him, I don't give a fuck about Cardi B. If you don't realize that's Jezebel and she's on a demonic assignment to get you motherfuckers out of here and to manipulate your mind, you don't even need to be on my podcast. You just log the fuck off. Because if you ain't figured that out yet, that the stupidity that they're trying to do and to keep you attached to, log the fuck off. You basic. I can't even deal. I can't help you. I can't help you. That's how basic that is, right? If you can't understand that stuff with her and Mr. Diggs is toxic and stupid, and if you're a fan and a cheerleader, all that shit, get off. Because your mentality is too low for me to even progress with. I'm not here for you. I'm here for y'all. What's up, Black Magic? I'm here for y'all that really want to understand. So, the reason I even took up the Toxic Tuesday is because I knew it would attract more people, but I was going to spin it at some point and give y'all the light. I'm in Gucci. I've been okay, going through it. You know how we be. Up, down, valleys and peaks. That's how the game go. We back up now. We climbing back up the mountain. So I'm all good, baby. I appreciate you asking. How about you? So if you one of those people don't understand that about them, but y'all have to understand when you look into the eyes of somebody, and while I'm not saying it's not about you looking in Finesse two-time eyes, unless you know this man personally, but it's people around you that are demons and are demonic, and they have the same facial expression, the afflex on them that y'all got to understand and see. It's people in your lives that y'all think is meant to help you, and they're demonically possessed, and they're trying to destroy you. And you can see it once you start looking into their eyes. You wondering like, oh, is this person down for me? Is this person cool for me? Is this family member got my back? Or is it, just look in the fucking eyes. And you can see it. You can see y'all entertaining demons a lot of the times. A lot of the times. Y'all got to start understanding that. So y'all can be safe out here. Y'all can be safe out here and not engage with these people. I was looking at some of these pranks, right? And I remember when they first started it, these pranks, they was wilding out, saying crazy shit to people, right? Now they really turned up because you see this demonic energy. When you give it an inch, it takes a mile. So it used to be this guy, he's still on there, and he'd be like, boy, and all this stuff. Now you got people that's literally use a whole ass nigga. The prank could go beyond and still talking shit crazy to somebody. Mags is up, people up in mags, and they still talking crazy. Prank over with, ain't nobody laughing, nobody joking. But what you're seeing is for this entertainment, you're seeing these demons and devils just take it to another level. But if you look, you can see it. So y'all have to stop. You have to understand what you're dealing with. You're not wrestling with flesh and blood, but you are wrestling with principalities, spiritual wickedness in high places. And why do I say that? Because I want y'all to be safe and understanding what y'all are dealing with. It's not about being scared. It's about understanding that these are demonic. The shit is not a prank. The shit is demonic because it can cause people to lose their life, and these demons do not care about the person they possessing and the person that they're trying to attack. And they're trying to attack you, children of destiny, child of light, chosen ones. That's what they're trying to attack. You have to understand that. Like, while these people you at work and the boss is coming after you, lying on you, talking shit, and while your coworkers is acting crazy, while these people when you outside, they're acting crazy, talking to you crazy, you got it in you, but that's they and they trying to bring it out of you. You know what I'm saying? They trying to bring that part of you that you done put behind you out of you. But when you understand what you're dealing with, You know not to engage in it that way. Because what is it trying to do? It's trying to kill y'all, first of all. Still kill and destroy. Steal your destiny. Cause y'all to kill, take one of each other's life, or destroy you. So if you do something to them, you going to jail, and you out here